Hey guys, so for today's video, I wanted to try and do like the Northern Lights on some nails. So to start off, I'm just taking the black from a ball pit and painting all the nails with this. I do only do one coat of this and then I cure it for 60 seconds. And the reason why I'm only doing one coat of this is because this is a one coat coverage black. Like one coat is really all you need. Although usually I do always recommend to do two coats just to make sure everything is fully covered and evenly covered. But because I am going to be adding two different cat eyes on top of this, I didn't really want to add a second coat of this. Like I said, also, it is a one coat coverage black, so I really don't need to add that second coat anyways. So based off of my two previous sets to this one, you could probably tell I was in a little bit of like a galaxy type of mood when I was filming these videos. And when I filmed them all on the same day. Like, I don't know, I was just really feeling really like in the mood for all kinds of galaxy stuff. I have mentioned before that like galaxy nails or like space nails are like my favorite type of nails and like my favorite design for nails. I don't really know what it is about it. I mean, probably because I do really like space and like space stuff. I'm, you know, always going outside and like stargazing and looking up at the moon and trying to see like what planets are like you can see with your naked eye. We used to have a telescope, but we don't have that anymore, and I really want to get another one so I can like look at different planets and like stars and stuff through the telescope. But yeah, I don't know, I just really like galaxy stuff. I'm super like into space and all of that, so like galaxy type of nails or like space type of nails are honestly one of my absolute favorites. Also because there's so many different things you can do with the like space theme. As you saw in one of my previous videos, I did alien. I did just like a galaxy type of background on the aquarium nails. This one I'm trying to do like a Northern Lights. I've done other type of like space themed nails before on my channel. Alien nails tend to be a reoccurring theme for me. So yeah, I don't know. I just have this weird like obsession with like doing space themed and like galaxy themed nails. So after I get them all painted black, I'm just going in with Whimsical Wonderland from Nails by Dev. I have used this quite a few times here on my channel since getting it. It is one of my favorite cat eyes that I have. It's, it has like a blue to purple or like purple to blue kind of shift in it. Sometimes you also get a little hint of like pink or red in there depending at the angle you are looking at. There's also like a whole bunch of glitter in there. Some of it is reflective glitter, some of it's a little bit hollow, and it's just a really pretty cat eye that I have that I absolutely love. Like this on its own gives galaxy vibes, and I've said that every time that I used it. But to apply this to the nail, I just put it on the entire nail, and then as you could see here, I did try to just go in with the little pen magnet and do the design, but it wasn't really popping up as well as I had wanted it to. So if you are doing cat eye designs and you're seeing that your design isn't really popping out or like showing as clearly as you want it, you do want to go in and bring all those magnet pieces up to the surface. So as you saw, I took that larger round magnet and just went around the perimeter of the nail and just brought all those magnet pieces up. You can just use like a regular rectangle magnet as well to do that. Whatever you have on hand you can do, and then go in and do your design. As you saw, once I after I brought all those magnet pieces up and then went in with that pen magnet, you really could see like the little squiggly design that I did a whole lot better than when I originally did it. And then once I get that to the way that I want it to look, I do just go ahead and cure it. And I was curing these for 60 seconds after I got them done. You could just go ahead and flash cure them after you get one done, and then do a full 60-second cure at the very end after you get them all done. But I was just curing them for the full 60 seconds as I did each one. That way, once I was done with that final one, I could just go right on ahead and move on to the next cat eye that I was adding on top. Otherwise, if I would have just flash cured all of them, I would have had to do that final 60-second cure before adding that other cat eye on top, and I didn't really want to wait for that, so I just went ahead and cured for 60 seconds in between each one. And by the time I got finished doing the whole cat eye design on one nail, like the previous one would be finished curing anyways. So I just went through, did this on all of the nails. And also when doing cat eyes, if you are doing it on multiple nails, you do want to make sure that once you get that design done, you do at least flash cure it once you're done. Otherwise, all the little particles are going to kind of move and revert back to their original state. So when I was doing this, I was just doing like random little squiggles and like pushing the magnets around with that little pen magnet, just randomly trying to get some nice little like swirls and curves and stuff throughout the nail, kind of the same way that if you were to see the Northern Lights, how they like are like swirly and wavy and all that. I was trying to mimic that. So that's just kind of what I was trying to do. There was no real like rhyme or reason as to how I was doing anything, or like trying to do a specific type of pattern or anything. But like I said, after I got them all done, I did go ahead, or after I got each nail done, I did go ahead and cure for the full 60 seconds. So after I'm done with that first layer of cat eye, I'm just going in now with Enchanted Forest from Nails by Dev. This one is also a really pretty cat eye. It's kind of the same as Whimsical Wonderland, except it's a like green to blue shift, and I don't think it has like as many like hollow glitters in it. I think it's more like silvery glitters. I can't remember though, and now that it's layered on top of this other one, I can't really tell. But it still does have like all the little what's it called, reflective glitters in there as well. So I'm just doing the same thing where I apply it to the entire nail, then go around with the larger cylinder magnet, bring all those pieces up, and then go in with the pen magnet and do the random squiggly type of design on there. And I made the mistake of not paying attention to how the first layer of cat eye, like the design was there, because on some of these I did end up going in like the same direction with the magnet and like doing basically the same exact design or like pattern with this cat eye. So it's like the blue and the green, or both of the cat eye gels are like layered on top of each other and are like the same. So it does kind of like you can see them both when you look at it from different angles and stuff, but like it's not always very like distinct that there's two different cat eyes layered on top of each other, if that makes any sense. Like they just kind of lay right on top of each other. It's like I did the exact same design with both layers. So if you do something like this, I would recommend like trying to do it a little bit differently for each layer, so you can see like both of them at the same time instead of like kind of only seeing one of them at a time, and like paying attention to your designs and like the pattern that you did with that first layer so you don't do the exact same thing on the second layer. Also, doing a design like this where you're layering cat eyes on top of each other doesn't work with all cat eyes. You do have to make sure that the one you're putting on top of the one on the bottom does have like a jelly background, or is in like a jelly base, or like is in a clear base, and that the color is coming from the magnet particles and not from the gel polish itself. Otherwise, it's going to either completely cover the bottom layer cat eye, or it's going to change the color a little bit depending on if it is like a jelly colored cat eye that you are putting on top. After I get all of them fully cured, I'm just going in with my shiny top coat from Nails by Dev and top coating all of the nails, and then curing that for 60 seconds. And this is the finished result. It didn't really come out how I had planned for it to come out, but it still came out looking really cool. And like I said, it probably would have been better if I would have paid attention to the placement of the designs that I did, because like I said, I did kind of just do the exact same design for both layers when I should have done different designs on them, just because like I said, I wasn't paying attention when I was doing it. I was just going at it and doing it and not making sure that the green cat eye was not completely covering the blue cat eye. But when I move them around, you can see the two different cat eyes from the different angles. So it does kind of still give that like Northern Lights type of vibes that I was going for, especially here under the flash where you can see like all the reflective glitters and everything, and really see like the cat eye effect popping through. But it really didn't look like how I was envisioning in my mind. But overall, like I said, I do think it came out really well. Like, this is a super pretty set, and this combo right here with that blue and purple cat eye with this like blue green kind of cat eye is really cool and really does give that like galaxy spacey type of set. This would be a really cool background for like all kinds of galaxy sets. Like you could paint on different planets. You could even do like aliens and like spaceships and stuff. There's so much you could do with this background, or like how I did, you could just leave it plain like this and it still looks really cool. The green really does pop through way more than the blue, but I think that's just because it's on top. I do kind of want to do it again and see what it would look like if it was reversed. But that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.